Oh god, I'm on the wrong screen too. Yeah, hello. You can probably tell based on the screen. It's yeah. You already know what time of day it is. It's not picking up the game. Oh, we're off to an excellent start to today's episode. Oh baby. I don't have anything to tell you in today's intro. I played Hitman. The time that I would have spent this evening recording this game, I spent with Cranberry recording Final Fantasy, and here we are, 4 a.m. Let's just get to it. Let's just get right to it. I think my stream also went late. I didn't end until like an hour later because I was messing around in Hitman trying to pile 45 bodies in front of a cannon. And yeah. Here we are now, 4 a.m. Ya boy. Let's get to it, shall we? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you are hanging in there. It's very cold. I hope you're staying safe through the cold. It is not nice out there. I walked outside today, I took a breath, and I went, oh my god, my lungs hurt. This is some serious cold. But make sure you're careful out there, you know? I definitely am someone who used to have a tendency to, like, not take the cold very seriously, not wear a jacket, go outside in a t-shirt, just, like, you know, don't do it. It's bad. It's not worth it. It's not cool. Hypothermia is not something that's cool to get. So stay safe. Also, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the video as well. Today would be Thursday. You're watching this as it goes live. We have Explosive Sigil Daedalus, we have Darkness Arcus, we have Diligent Seraph, Ritual Battle, Wicklash, and Battering Ram. Default melting. So this is the run where we have 17 units in our starter, something like that, right? It's excuse me, 10, 14, we have 15 units in our starter. 17 is it. Sorry, double hiccup. I just ate something real quick before I started the recording as well. I'm gonna take Jackstrips. I like Firewall, but I like Jackstrips a little more because we're gonna lean towards Rally Queen here. Yeah, we're gonna lean towards Rally Queen here. I think that she is the most sound decision here, considering the start. Now, Armor 10. The problem with taking a unit draft is there's not a whole lot of units that I really want to high prioritize. I'm just going to take whatever unit they show me. However, I would like a unit. If I take this trial, I will be accepting that I'm taking some damage. I think, though, I'm going to be chumping Apprentice of Lights as well. I'm going to not take the trial here. I think I probably should. I'm worried that my queen will die is the reason I'm not going to. I probably shouldn't. If I had any source of armor myself, I would be no worries. Or if I didn't have Jackstrips, I would just take it. But I'm a little concerned. I guess she is just gonna one-shot the boss, huh? I was worried about my queen dying. I don't think I needed to be worried about my queen dying. Should have played the dregs there. Yeah, the upside of this deck, this start, is if we get, like, every card that we add to this deck in a longer form combat is significantly better. Because any card I put in this deck is just gonna live. And it's going to be our main. Like, we're gonna play it every single time we redraw typically, right? You see what I'm saying there? You probably see what I'm saying there. We're fine. Chains is dead. We didn't even play out all of our units. If we have cards that are worth playing in our deck, we can burn all of our units out in the first turns, and then next time through the deck is super fast, super strong, ideally. It's probably going to be Ritual of Battle strats. I should have taken the trial, I think, but too late for that. I do not hate molting it here. I think it's fine. Taking another unit here is strange. However, Molten Encasement is really strong. I think that it's worth. If we get Burnout 1 Endless on that, that becomes massive. I'm happy to see it. Large Stone, +10, +5, +10. It's basically whatever they show me here. Yeah, I'm happy to take Witless Tycoon. Absolutely fine with it. I could Large Stone him if I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. However, I think it is right to give him +10. I think giving him just a little bit of survivability is nice. Just a little something something. He's not gonna like frontline for queen or anything like that. I'm not gonna take anything else here. Please give me a unit draft. Yeah, make up for my transgressions. I do threaten some damage to Pyre from the second round, but I think it should be okay. Generally here we're gonna put dregs with Tycoon, imps with queen, and we're gonna put queen on the longer floor. Tycoon on the shorter floor. Just a little rough philosophy for you there. Drag up here, drag down here. I should do a whiplash. And we're on pace to not take any damage here, I think. Or we'll take some. We'll take a hit of 6, I think. Unless. Is there a way for me to take no damage here? Let's look. 21. If Ritual of Battle didn't cost 3... Well, no, I guess there is a way to do this then. I do this, right? I put Ritual on the boy up here. This might be wrong, but I think it's fine. This is a sweep boss anyway, so Queen's not gonna do super well. Do something like this, because I should farm for, or rather I should leave the space open for Molten Encasement. Ideally. Maybe I don't hit it, maybe I do. Hey, look at that. Very nice. And then our friend on the top floor here finishes him off. We get the money for it as well. Very, very good. Okay. An absolutely acceptable combat here. Made a lot of money. We got our unit draft. We took no damage. Ideal. I would like Welder Helper. I will not be taking Welder Helper. Tragic. We'll take Vent. We'll find backline solution for Diligent. Dripfall, again, the card that I feel like I just click on. Yeah, I think I just click it. I think you just click on Dripfall generally. Now, Branded Warrior is okay here. It's a little weird to take him, I think, but he becomes an outlet for multi-strike. Although I guess I'd rather just have Horned Warrior, right? Horned Warrior with multi-strike might be a little bit better. I'm thinking I take one of these guys, I just throw him behind Tycoon, and then I'm gonna cost down these rituals and have them hold rage for me to kill second heavies. This is a general idea. I think Branded Warrior's a little better for this task. I think they're pretty similar though. I want the Magic Shop. I want to make Ritual a better card here. And plus 10 holdover event as well is a good pickup. Yeah, Ritual is a better card with 2/1s, which is guaranteed here. Battering Ram is going to most likely be a priority removal. It is Diligent Seraph, worth making a note of. Holdover. Sick. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to want to pick up a lot of spells, I think, but at the same time, we're fine. Search a card, gain a card? Fine. Here at a Battering Ram here. I think it is the worst. My dogs are with me tonight. You heard them in the background. They have heard a noise and have gone to bark. So you may hear some light barking. I know, it's very late, but they're here with me tonight. I want a Hellhorned card. Clark deal. Sure. Deal 5 damage is a good pickup here. 0 energy, deal 5 is a good pickup, and the Rage 7 is also fine. It's a very flexible card for us. We can sometimes use this to kill off imps and play them more efficiently. We can use it on enemies, we can use it on Brandon. We can't use it on Brandon, actually. We can use it on Tycoon, I guess. Oh, Tycoon farms here. This is ideal. Because he's just gonna get all of this. Tons of money. Absolute loads of money here. I want this Impling to die. As a result, I will not play this other Impling, because having this Impling die is good. I think. Yeah, because I'll be able to play 3 units next turn instead of 1. So I'll be 250 instead of 30, so it's a positive for sure. I think I can Wicklash Brandon here. I actually cannot because there's too many cards in here, but after the cycle the first time around, I can Wicklash him and get some pretty good value. Generally speaking, the main thing this run is missing right now is a way to keep Queen alive in Relentless. That's going to be our big sticking point here, I believe. Oh, I should have played Train Steward up here and then drip falled him off the board. That's what I should be doing. That would be smart. That would be rather smart. Train Steward can just die. Yeah. I'm feeling... The Queen is really strong here. She's gonna do a lot for us. It's a question now of how do I maximize it, right? How do I make her excellent here? It's like decent, right? 60 damage is decent, I would say. But we need to be a little bit better. Do not want to play this vent on either of these fours, so I guess I just put it mid-4. And I'm going to throw this away. And I also don't necessarily defeat Daedalus here. I feel like the winning line is Molten Encasement. I have a Train Steward. I'm gonna do this. Just put it at the interior. I don't think it matters a ton. Should probably not vent. Okay. Fine. I do not want to Dark Deal Queen. I do want to Dark Deal this Imp. And then ideally, I have one more Imp I hope I draw here. Huh, interesting, isn't it? This is close, but not quite. I play these, and then I think we live. But yeah, survivability of the Queen is a big issue here. As you can see, very big problem. Took 36 because I could not quite kill Daedalus. How will we manage this? Probably with intent on death. I'm not sure, though. I think we manage this with endless, I think it's endless Burnout 1, duplicate Molten Encasement, and then we just slam those on her floor turn after turn until we win. I don't think Intent on Death is actually that good here. I'm going to skip. Last Stand maybe, but I don't think so. These units, I am not interested. Thank you. Feels like draw. This is probably draw space. This might be space draw. I think this is space and then draw. More space means more rallies for Queen, and I think we need that right now. I think we need her to be killing enemies in like 2 rounds. So that's what we're gonna aim for here. Skill shop, quick plus 25, rage 7. I'm going to roll because we're gonna look hard for Endless here. We already have the holdover. We're gonna look hard for Endless. The plus 25 is fine, but we're looking hard for the Endless. No Endless. Too bad. I'm gonna give Tycoon plus 25 here. I think generally now we play Queen top 4 always, and we put the other clowns on the bottom or middle 4. Probably middle 4. So that we can jack strips. We have a little bit of time before we're really pressed because of jack strips. It's buying us a lot of, it buys us time up until, this fight actually. I actually don't love taking this combat. Or this trial rather. I'm gonna take it because I need the money, but it can definitely pose an issue. It never does damage to us, but it can hurt our units a lot. It's fine. It is fine. Okay. Good. I do take a lot of curses here, which is going to be a problem. Maybe we'll draw Vent, is what I would say if I had finished that thought before right now. We will not draw Vent. I'm gonna play the drag to stop the curse. I'm gonna stop the flow of curses into our deck. I think we have plenty of units to play top floor. But if we pick up an Endless or two, we're gonna look pretty good. I do wonder if the space pick is wrong. It's not one that I would typically take. Usually I do not take space there. However, I think it can be good here. I'm considering leaving this Absolver alive. I gain money if I wait. I like money. I'll wait. I should have drip-falled this Clip Guardian first. I could have maybe got him. Because he'd be at the back. Never mind. I would not get him. Yeah, I make a little extra money by playing it like this. By a little bit of extra, I mean I make 10 gold for playing it like that. And I think that there is just no reason not to play it like that, ultimately. I'm trying to think of a reason why you wouldn't do that, and I cannot. Again, I'm gonna take 2 curses here, because I want more money. I think it's right. I don't think we need to worry about... I mean, I'm not losing a whole lot there, right? I can play this Train Steward on this floor, and it's good. It's good too. I do not expect a whole lot of value. I'm gonna play Dark Deal onto my queen because there's no reason not to. She dies in 2 hits regardless, so she may as well do extra damage. I'm pretty sure we win this fight. Maximized our money pretty well. Yeah. That's the wrong card. Okay. Good. Take it. I do not know. I know. I don't like One Horns here a whole lot. One Horn's Tome has arrived. The problem is it's hard to protect Queen. But if we're going towards the Endless strategy, maybe this is right. I think it's okay. There's many other problems we face though. Inflame is this card. I was trying to think of this card the other day. Inflame. Sorry, I meant to click on the map, but I just keep clicking on the speed thing. Hold on. I do think I go Steel Shop. So this One Horn's Tome would be worthless until here. Speed Shop? Sorry, Steel Shop. I'm gonna take it. I think it's fine. Worst case, I just remove it or throw it at Brandon. I don't hate memories here. This gives me a ton of energy. Sometimes I get to cheat out One Horns with it. Sure. It's also a card to consume. We want to give ourselves ways to have cards to consume before Vent, I think, as well. Queen's Tail is good. Scorched Steel is also decent. I think that Scorched Steel's a little better. I know it makes it harder to kill my own units, but on the other side, like, my units are dying a lot. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Yeah. That's my bad. It's, you know, chalk that one up. 4 AM. Took the wrong path there. Not the end of the world. Getting the One Horns online is okay. But I really need to be finding Endless for the stealth. I think that this is really bad, but... That's it. Just Like, it's probably okay. I will now remove... I think I do end up removing Wicklash, even though like, I just talked about having cards to consume. I can remove Queen Simpling. I'm gonna do 1-1 here. Try to have stuff to remove or to consume for Vent, but at the same time, it's fine. This trial is also fine. Does guarantee kill the Sycophant? This trial is not fine. Maybe I lose here because of not finding Endless. And maybe I would not lose if I had looked for Endless. An interesting one. For sure. I don't know why I clicked that. I just saw the removal, I guess, and my instincts kicked in. I wanted it. I needed it. Had to have it. I want the money. So I do get to rage Brandon once. Sure. He's not gonna ever kill the boss. He's never gonna even hit the boss, but that's fine. I need to super stack Sharktail Queen here. She needs to be ready to go. So that's what we're aiming for. I do want to buffer this hit as well. I want to buy as much time as is possible for stealth to run out. We're running, this is just a race against that stealth clock, ultimately. That's fine, I probably need here. I'm going to just wait for Molten Encasement. And I'm gonna wait on this Impling as well. I don't want to hold memories here. Maybe playing the Hellhorned's Tome will end up making a big difference. That'd be interesting. Focus up here. I should maybe have played one down here. It's probably fine. I think I am focusing on Queen at this point. I forget about this Disciple Protector every time here. Every time I forget about him. Foolish. Foolish. It's tough. It is tough. So this is what? This is 8 and this is 8 and 15? 23? So 23, then you die, and then 13 kills you, and then 13 kills you. I should not Whiplash that. Okay. Whiplash costs me a round, if I'm doing my calculations correctly. Right, because it's 23 here, then he dies 15, and then yeah, makes sense. Do I have any more units in here? I do not. I think I lose on this combat. I think I played this combat out slightly wrong, and I lose here. Too bad. I cannot play one horns on my queen, so I think I'm just losing. I have to bank a few more units is all. Close. If I had gotten one more Drip Fallen as well, we could have survived this. But I definitely can survive this combat. I'm gonna play it again. I think I made a few misplays that we can fix. I'm okay. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I think that if I play this combat again, we should come out of it fine. I have to save 3 Implings is all. The big move here, I saved 3 Implings. So I saved 2 Queens and a Molting Imp. I'm allowed to play 2 Queen's Implings, and I am not allowed to play 2 other Queen's Implings here. There is no reason to hold on the Dark Dealer. Indeed. So I play 1 Queen's Impling here, put 1 Queen's Impling here. I do not play any more Implings. Implings are now off limits for me to play. That is the important first step here. Could have also left this one alive, I guess. I'm gonna put Molten Encasement down. It should not be in a position where it ever dies there. And I am going to continue to buffer for Tycoon. Taking this trial ends up feeling a little bit wrong here, I believe. It may have been incorrect. However, too late for remorse. I needed one more. Right, so I'm going to lose this Molting Imp. Oh, actually, I vent this Clip Defender away, and then this drag is here to tank this hit. And then I can put 3 Implings in front to buy me time against the boss. And that's the strategy here. A shame he takes 24, but I think it's okay. Let's vent this one. Now, do I play one horns here? Is the $1 million question. I think not. Not yet, anyway. I also do not believe it matters if I put these Implings in front or behind of my Shardtail Queen. I do not want to be playing Vent either. If I die here, it was just doomed, for sure. 100%. If I die here, there was never a chance. Same move, and then I should draw Molting Imp, right? Sick. 3, I think we have it now, right? 282, put down 1 more Imp. 282 means she hits twice. Can extrapolate that out. So, but one of those hits, so it's, what? 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Hit, hit. I feel like she should do one more hit here, and I'm missing it for some reason. Weird, right? Is this... So, hits goes to 2 stealth, hits goes to 1 stealth, hits goes to 0 stealth, does not hit, takes a hit, goes to 1, does not hit, takes a hit. It must be... I think I'm counting my stealth wrong here is all. I just play Molting Imp and we hope this is enough. I think it will not be enough, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I think it's really close. We might barely sneak out of this. Stealth boss is a real problem for this fight, or for this deck. We're alive. Yeah, stealth boss was a real issue here, though to be fair, so was sweep. I think that this is a combat that we would almost always lose because I really needed to pick up Endless for that Molten Encasement. Like, the whole run revolves around it, and I needed to go for it, but I did not. I took Pyre Chomper there. I think he's fine. I'm not... Memento Mori's okay. It's hard to play. It's expensive. I would probably need to take energy, but I'm definitely taking draw. I think we're dying at Arcus, but maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. I think that this run comes down to finding Endless at that steel shop, and I just did not play it right. Clear Whiplash. We gotta worry about surviving the next room more than anything else here. -1 holdover Dripfall would be a line to kill Arcus. I'll keep an eye out for that. Or like double stack holdover even. I might just pay 2 for it. I don't really feel like it's right to be removing units right now because I don't want to be removing rally triggers, right? And they also need to live to buffer hits. Let me see what this is. Remove consume. I'll take ritual to 2. And then Permafrost. Not great. I can't just remove because removing actually weakens our deck. So I have all this money and I have nothing to spend it on. It turns out that taking that trial was worthless as well. I'll free his memories, I guess. I don't know what I do here. I've put myself in a terrible position. We're in a really bad spot here. I'm gonna remove 1 more Queen Zimpling, I guess. But not with the space take. I'm in a bad position, I would say. We'll be surprised to survive this, I imagine. Top 4 space loss is not great. Not the end of the world, though. So I need to play... She can go to 3 here on the days and be fine. That's what we'll do. I wonder if... You know what I bet I was supposed to do here? I bet I was supposed to put Tycoon in front of her. I think what we're going to end up doing is just dripping her down to the floor. I think I just drip her down and then we hope she's strong enough. Yeah. I also believe I need to play 1 horns. Okay. I think I need to get chip damage on Arcus on turns like this one. And this is our best chance of doing so. Right, now here's the real one. I think I put Molten Encasement here. I guess I just stack Rage on her too, huh? I guess so. Could drip this imp down. I think it's fine. We have time though. Like, we have a lot of time. I could drip this. I should drip this enemy down, actually, here. This is the real play. I drip this enemy down so I do more damage to Arcus on this turn. Because I won't have another chance to do something like that, right? I think so. Holding Vent over doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll see if we can sneak out of this fight. I cannot daze the floor, so I will not do that. I think I just am in a little bit of a frightening position here. If I get my Molten Encasement popped, it's scary. That's all. I did not think about the world where Arcus does this to me. think it is right to save health here. I don't think I need the vent. I cannot play a unit. Scorched Steel buys us some time. This is not good. This is bad. I needed to draw a drag as well here, but I did not. So I'm just gonna end turn. I'm gonna take our stealth. I think I lose. I'm pretty confident I lose. The problem here as well is I can never really drip fall her, my queen. I think this is just over. I 100% think that this run is just, I have to, at that shop, I have to go to the steel shop and see if I can win. It's not even a guarantee, right? There's still a pretty reasonable chance that we lose, but I have to look. I can't just not look for it. This is our line forward. And then I have to do, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no way, like numerically this does not work out. It does not pan out in our favor here. This turn, I put Pyre Chomper here. And just ritual her again. We'll play it out. I have to not miss drip fall here, and then maybe. Okay, I missed drip fall. Fuck me. No chance. Absolutely no chance. We are dead. I am dead like now. Yep. That's a shame. This is a run where we have a really strong Shardtail Queen with no defense. Actually, I want to play this one again as well. I'm going to continue to explore these other lines because I thought about it right after I played him. I maybe just play Tycoon in front of her. Let's try it. I kick Brandon away, and maybe I play this way order. I'm going to look. I'm gonna do it because it matters, and it does matter here. We're fighting a game of inches. And maybe in this line it's better. Because now maybe with chump blocking it's okay. I am interested to see. Brandon just goes away. I am gonna try to maximize rallies here as well. I think we have the time and it matters. It matters quite a bit. I do play Hellhorned, for sure. Dark Deal, probably not worth playing. Maybe, you know, there's no reason to not play it once at least. There is a very good reason to not play it a second time on the Queen, but first time's free. Okay, now we hold Molten Encasement until the end. And I can, on this line as well, I can Dripfall Arcus sometimes and get some free damage in like that. Is good. I guess I just play this hand out. I don't have any reason to hold memories here. So it's worth it. And I'll wait for Molten Encasement. We should be able to draw our cards when we need them for like boss Relentless rounds, so I also get to do this turn a little differently. I remember that card. Maybe we do sneak out of this just barely. It'll be real close if we get out of this, but we might. Just get out of it. It'll be an interesting one too because this is a run. Play these two. I think it's wrong to rally trigger here. I definitely think it's wrong. I would have liked to have played Molten Encasement on that turn, but I think it's more important to do this. Yeah, I think this is better too. And maybe if I draw Molten Encasement here. Oh no, we win this. Wow. There you go. So there was a line through. I think that going forward, I don't think I can kill Seraph without the Endless. We are winning these by inches, but nonetheless, we survived this. Bounty Stalker, fuck you. Ally of the Ancients is fine. Draw here is fine as well. This is a very difficult run, made significantly worse by the fact that it is swiftly approaching 5 in the morning. Please give me Endless here. I hate this game. Sometimes I do not like Monster Train. Ah, thanks Monster Train. I think it's okay. I just have to like freeze it or something, right? I think that it's better than nothing at the very least. I can also throw it on my queen and then we can play her over 2 floors, which can work as well. This is a messy run. No doubt about that in my mind. I'm gonna remove 1 more Queen's Impling. I think after this it gets a little bit less desirable, but we are hopefully approaching an endless eternity sort of setup. I shouldn't. I should not risk this run for money here. We're well on health, and this is a bad trial to take. Taking Spell Shield will have an impact, even if I think it won't. I think Brandon is just off the team here. I think he's out. I'm not even gonna like play him because I don't want the Ember Drain. Brandon is on the bench for the rest of the run. Top 4 is worse than mid 4, it feels like, because I'm playing my units out slower. However, I don't think it's the case, because it just feels like I'm playing my units out slower generally here. Because of the, you know, the fact that there's all units and I have reduced space. But the combat is long. I do miss my next turn. I don't mind. I don't mind missing my next turn here. Yeah, I have memories if I really want to play something. I don't think it matters too much, but I do kind of want to drop the Drip Fall on him here, so I will. Molten Encasement I try and hold. It's a run where we're just sitting here chump blocking forever, which is an interesting line. It's like fine, you know, it's not crazy, it's just fine. I think it is okay. Again, I'm going to end up missing a turn. What I can do here is I can Impling, Drip Fall, Impling, which is extra rallies on the turn. I do miss my next turn, but again, I don't really care. It's fine. Doesn't matter a ton. I will miss the turn after this one, or the turn after next, rather. I do also get hit here. Hey, we got the Endless. Wow. Nice. Sure. We did line this up somehow. I take, what, like 16 here? A quarter of my health. To be fair. Not ideal. But I think we're, you know, we have a 300 attack monstrosity on this top 4, so I think we're in a pretty good spot here. It's better to play the unit because we get money. This is a tough one. I do not know if we win this run. But I do not win this run. However, this run is potentially winnable, but I'm not sure. Remnant Host is good for rallies. Engulfed in Smoke is a good stealth card. I'm gonna go Remnant Host for the rallies here, but I'm not sure. I need to go find Endless. Multi-strike? Not it. Okay, so it is just doomed as well. Like, maybe in that one steel shop there was an Endless. There existed such that an Endless was there. However, I did not find one. I don't, you know, depending on how you look at the steel shops, like, I could have seen one more shop, one more chance at Endless, sure. But at the same time, we went to 3 steel shops and didn't see one, I believe, so... it's tough. Ashes is a cruel joke. Haha. I'm gonna remove Brandon. He's off the team now. We've pivoted away from him. If I knew there was no Endless in here, I would change the line. Right? We'd go over here, we would make Ally bigger and duplicate it. However, it's fine. I hope it's fine. Let's go. Diligent Seraph. I think this deck is horrible against Diligent Seraph. I think that Exile Hellhorned default melting against Diligent Seraph is a fucking disaster. I think it's an absolute disaster. Of the highest order. It is awful. I'm gonna play this line. I missed the rally, but I think saving myself one curse and such is important. Unfortunately, Remnant Pact has not lined up with our Stealth Tomb. If we line up Remnant Pact with the Stealth Tomb the next draw through, we have a chance. I think it's very unlikely. I also need to draw into Vent, like, now. Okay, yep. I'll say that again. No, I think I actually die off of this. 67. Nothing I can do there. I may as well rally. I ritual rather. I think it's just doomed. I think that this deck does not beat Diligent Seraph ever. I don't think that our setup here can beat Diligent Seraph. I think that there is a setup you can find on this run that will beat Diligent Seraph, but we are not running it. Do I just outright die to this wave? 10 plus 18 is 28. I do take a curse, however, I guess it's better to stop this floor. I guess it is better to play it here. If I line up Endless on like the next turn, we can make it. Remnant Host, get me out of this. I also lost my event, unfortunately. It was inevitable. Hopefully it has done enough to keep us standing here. I am not sure. I think I do this. Oh, because it doesn't die because of the... Yeah, okay. I have to play this and then me just play the vent off floor. Does she not get the rallies from summons? I guess she doesn't get the rallies from that, huh? Interesting. I did not line up the Endless, and also I'm dying to this Gilded Wing. Okay, we died, yeah. I think this run is hard. I mean, it's this is a really, it's a close to impossible run, I would say, just because it's really hard to deal with backline in this run. Because I'm going to lose that event. I had to, so there's two things that I would do differently. One is obviously go to the steel shop. However, I went to a lot of steel shops and did not see Endless, which was an issue. The second thing that I would do differently is I would just take more spells. I removed cards that I should not have removed. However, in the short term, I think I had to remove them to survive, I guess. I also probably would have just taken draw from the start, and we could have taken space after Arcus. It's a really hard run, though. Taking the 15-unit start into Diligent Seraph when you have to rely on your backline clear being a spell is kind of fucked. Like, I don't have spells to consume there. It's just kind of doomed, but oh well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me the like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.